That will always be there for me, okay? I didn't quit the program, like I kept it paused, which is different. When you quit, you can't go back. You're not a student anymore. Mine is paused, meaning within 5 years I can go back if I choose to. So I guess.
So you put it on pause. It still doesn't make sense to me. You put it on pause, not for your mental health, not because you're going through something serious, not because of familial issues. You put it on pause for freaking content creation. There's another situation that I came across, and people that do this, you have to be like, I don't even want to insult you. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not who I am. When I'm passionate, I take it there. But that's not what I want. But you people that quit school. Alexa, put the volume to 0%, bro. You people that quit school, you quit university, you quit medical school. It's one thing if you were never really passionate about it to begin with, okay. But you basically abandoned your school because you started popping on social media. You have to be a different type of stupid. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Maybe you don't have enough people in your life that are basically telling you need to finish your school. It doesn't matter if you become a millionaire tomorrow. You need to finish your school. Because I have that in on my end. My parents tell me every day, at some point you will make it. They believe in me. They be like, you will make it. But we will never be fully proud of you as long as you do not finish your school. You need to finish. You know what I mean? But look at this situation, and let's hear what this girl had to say. And then I find out on top of this that she's Indian. Or is she Indian? Middle Eastern? One of those. Let's hear her story.
School, obviously I'm alive, so it didn't go. I finally told my parents that I'm dropping out of nursing school. Obviously I'm alive, so it didn't go as bad as I planned it to, and I was gonna make like a formal video talking about it and everything, but y'all are harassing me for an update, as you should, okay? So I'm here to give an update. My parents are very, very, very disappointed in me, obviously. However, at first the conversation was like kind of negative, and I was like, oh no, like, is this going to be it? Because not only did I tell them about nursing school, I also told them about me moving out not too long ago, and both of them kind of hand in hand, a lot of news to take in as a brown parent, you know? But over time, as we kept talking, my mom, she just pleaded with me to make sure this was the right decision. My dad also pleaded with me, and I told them it was. And the only reason I'm doing this is because content creation has been going very well for me.
That's where you lose me. She said that her parents are disappointed. If it were to be my child, there is no such thing as disappointing. The way that I would wring your neck if you were to be my child. You dropped out of nursing school. It's one thing if you were not happy. You could tell me like, hey, mommy, I'm not happy. I'm in nursing school. I'm miserable. I don't even want to be a doctor. I don't want to be none of that, because I will never be that parent to be like, you have to be a pilot. You have to be a doctor. You have to be this and this and this. I will never be that parent, right? But you need to make sense with your plan. So you can tell me, mommy, daddy, I don't want to be a doctor. I'm not happy. I want to drop out of nursing school, and I want to pursue engineering instead, or something that makes sense, right? Because I want my children to be happy. But this is a different type of homicide. You dropped out of nursing school. Medical school, nursing school. I forgot. You dropped out. You're moving out. And then what's basically triggering you to do those two things is content creation going super well, as if you can't do both. The way I will wring your neck. You need to come to me, and this is just me. I'm not her mom. This is her business, but she put it on the internet so we can talk about it. You're my child. Tell me what you want to do. I've done it with my parents. I majored in business administration. But then I told my mom, Mommy, I'm not happy with business administration. I want to do psychology instead. I love psychology. I like studying the mind. I like studying people's behaviors. I like studying the reasoning behind people's behaviors, people's thoughts, etc. I'm even into like criminology a bit. I also like giving advice and helping people, and I think psychology would be the best route for me. You know what I mean? We sat down, we talked, she said okay. Meanwhile, social media is doing pretty good for me. I'm happy with social media, but I'm not stupid. I'm sitting here saying, okay, social media it's gonna be like if I make it right, of course it's gonna be number one. But for every one, there needs to be a 2. For every A, there needs to be a B. A is this, but then I have this. If A does not work out, then I have this. That's the way that life is supposed to be. Acting like you can't do both. How the hell? You dropped out of nursing school or medical school. You dropped out of college because social media is doing pretty good for me. As if you won't. Do you understand how social media works? At any point, you can become irrelevant. It can happen at any point. And you will have nothing to fall back onto because you decided to make such an impulsive decision. I'm telling you, mark my words. A number of content creators that you guys see, it's already happening. So it's not even like I'm praying against anybody. I'm not a hater. All these content creators that you see today that are doing these TikTok dances and are doing like all that stuff on whatever they're doing, all this social media, you listen to their story, you find out that they dropped out of school to pursue this. Like social media is their only backbone. They're gonna flop. Watch. I don't want them to, but it gets to a point. Unless you're really good at keeping yourself relevant, you're gonna fall at some point. And what are you gonna fall back on? Look at the girl that played Alex Russo's best friend, Wizards of Waverly. No, look at Bridget what's her name? Mendler? Ready or not, here I come. That girl from Good Luck Charlie, the main character. She was very smart. Because you know what she did? After she was done acting on Good Luck Charlie, she went to school. She got a PhD. What did she get? I don't even know. She went back to school. That's all I know. She went back to school. She's an educated woman. She's doing well for herself. She has a backbone. Now imagine if Bridget Medler did acting and music and she decided to do nothing else. Imagine. She would have probably been next to being a bum. You don't know. Lady London. She's a whole rapper. And I want her to become successful. I'm rooting for that woman. Lady London went to school and she has multiple degrees. I don't even remember what she got her degrees in, but she has multiple degrees. That woman is intelligent. And why are you guys not understanding that it's also a social thing? It's also like a social, what do you call it? It gives you more respect as an individual when people know that you are educated. Whether you went to trade school, medical school, if people know that you are educated, you will receive a different type of respect. So not only you can stream, not only you can rap, not only you can sing, not only you can, but you're also educated. You guys, I will never forget that one scene that I watched on Love and Hip Hop when Amara and Vanshay were arguing. Two beautiful black women, by the way. They were arguing heavy. Vanshay was acting real ghetto. She was like, Amara, I don't even... The point of the fight was so unnecessary. Like, it was so forced. But whatever. They were fighting. Vanshay said, come, beat me up. Put your hands on me. Then Vanshay tried to throw, I think, a plate of food or a drink at Amara. And Amara was taken aback. And she was arguing with Vanshay even more, but then she looked at everyone in the room and said, I would have never thought that a woman that has a PhD would behave like this. Vanshay, I would have had to disappear. That has to be the most embarrassing thing that someone can ever say about me. I cannot fathom. So basically, like, how can you because now she's your enemy. Your enemy tore you apart, Vanshay. So basically, I'm fighting you. I'm talking all ghetto, because it was ghetto. I'm talking ghetto. I'm a beat over some nonsense. And my enemy's response is, look at you. You are fighting me. You are arguing with me. Acting all ratchet. And you have a PhD. So you're basically telling me that by arguing with you, I brought myself down. I would have to hide my face, bro. Amara ate. She ate, devoured, she cacared it out, she peed it out, like she did everything. That is the type of comeback that I would not be able to revive from. I would have never thought that someone with a PhD would behave like this. Oh my God. What else does she got to say?
Obviously, I signed to GenFlow and they have helped me so much in this journey. And shout out to my manager, Maya. She's literally the sweetest. And just having this team behind me, having this goal kind of come into life, I couldn't fathom letting go of that.
Girl, no way. So you got signed by a marketing agency or whatever, and that gave you some motivation to quit school. So who is Steph Curry? Steph Curry has a degree, and he was pursuing college while being in the NBA. And here's the craziest part, right? If you are the type of person to make fun of somebody because they went to college for 10 years and they finally got their degree, you're the type of person to make fun of people like that, you can rot in hell. College is not easy. But there's a reason why it's so respected for you to finish, because people don't finish. They don't end up finishing. College is hell. People don't end up finishing. Now with my children, I don't believe in this whole college is not for me. Oh, you don't have a choice. You will go to college. If you're not going to go to college, you're going to go to trade school. You're going to get a degree in something, a certification in something, a license in something. You're not going to bring shame to me. You will be educated. Getting a GED or a high school diploma does not mean educated. I don't consider myself educated. We can still shake hands. If you are someone that doesn't have a degree, we can still shake hands. You're not beneath me or anything. But as long as you have my DNA, as long as I gave birth to you, you will have a degree. You don't have a choice. I could have 10 kids. All 10 kids will finish college. Why am I working so hard? You are going to go to college. If you are struggling in college, we will get you a tutor. We're going to figure it out. Because you will be educated. Because I'm giving you the best. It's literally, I'm having you, what is it called? I have your best interest at heart. Because once again, when you have a degree, it is a different type of respect that you will receive from people. You guys can say all you want. I don't care what people have to say about me. I don't care. Yeah, run your mouths about me. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Because unfortunately, in today's time, it's always been like this anyway, since the beginning. Perception is everything. Dress how you want to be addressed. It's everything. You can yap, but with no degree under your belt and you're 30, you're not even at least pursuing school. There's always going to be some type of like deaf ear in a way when you speak. And even if you were to sound like you are educated, people are going to look at you like, so why don't you have a degree? Why didn't you go to school? Because that's another thing too. It's the fact that you spent time being dedicated to your schooling. School is very important. I'm not saying that you don't deserve to be respected if you don't have a degree. But to downplay college, but to downplay education. When I say college is a scam, I'm talking about tuition. College needs to be free. Why is college so freaking expensive? You know what I mean? Why are we having to wait in line for financial aid? Financial aid should be paying for all of us. If you want to be fair, I don't think it's fair, but if it's like, okay, if you spend your entire year of college failing, and we don't see proof of you putting effort to actually finish your school, okay, we're going to suspend you. We will not pay for your school. Or maybe we'll end up not paying for your school for the next couple of semesters to make up for the fact that you didn't put effort into bringing up your grades. You can do something. You know what I mean? But when I say college is a scam, I'm talking about it's expensive. It shouldn't cost money. But anyways, this is all really, really stupid. And the more that the more she's talking, the more irritated I'm getting. like you're really full of it. People that talk like this, people that think like this, people that get $1 million and they're like, okay, I'm not going to school anymore because I'm now rich and you're not even educated on saving your money. You're not educated on budgeting. You're not educated on business. You can take your $1 million and you can make multiple streams based off of that 1 million, but you just see the million and then you're just like, I'm rich now. Like, it's so stupid to me. The more she talks, the more irritated I'm getting. Because you could have been doing this while being in medical school. I don't understand.
Thing that I've wanted since I was 13, just to go to school. Like, I was not able to balance both. You guys seen I wasn't posting a lot, and that will always be there for me, okay?
What?
Posting a lot, and that will always be there for me.
What? Hold on.
Just to go to school. Like, I was not able to balance both. You guys seen I wasn't posting a lot.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not having it. If you are saying that you were not able to balance medical school or nursing school and content creation, you need to put your school first. Some of you may remember there was a time where I wasn't posting that much. That was because of university. Even right now, like on TikTok, for example, even with streaming, I post once a week. It's the easiest for me to post on my stories. It's so simple. You just go on your Instagram stories, you post a selfie, whatever. You're keeping people updated on what you got going on. But as far as actually posting, I post like once a week. There's nothing wrong with that because you're still active. But you have your people that understand that you are in school. Are you kidding me? Girl, be so for real. Like, are you serious?
And that will always be there for me, okay? I didn't quit the program. Like, I kept it paused, which is different. When you quit, you can't go back. You're not a student anymore. Mine is paused, meaning within 5 years, I can go back if I choose to. So I guess...
So you put it on pause. It still doesn't make sense to me. You put it on pause, not for your mental health, not because you're going through something serious, not because of familial issues. You put it on pause for freaking content creation. It still sounds really bad.
It's not really dropping out, but it is because I don't know if I have plans to go back. All in all, they accept it. They have no choice, so obviously I already did it. We are at...
And this is why people don't want to have kids. This is exactly why. Because there was a girl that was talking about it. She was like, I'm not strong enough to have kids. Because it's like, for example, I can't fathom working so hard to give my children a beautiful life and my child tells me I don't want to go to school. I want to be a dancer. And that's it. And you have no choice but to accept it. Even though I am your mother, you're telling me I have no choice but to accept it. You know what, Gen Z? You guys, a number of you that be saying, I don't want to have kids because kids are da-da-da-da, and, you know, situations like this, I don't think I'd be able to handle it. I would say you're very intelligent. Because if this were to be my child, and I don't want her to, okay, because I don't want problems. It's just that people really be doing this and they think that this is okay. This is not okay.